It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up next, it's a cross-conference showdown. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Hello, everybody. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, let's dive right in. What are you looking forward to in this one?
Yeah, just about everything, Kate. But these are two such evenly matched teams. You and I know there's going to be 2, 3, 4 plays in this game that will likely define the outcome. That is the beauty of the NFL each and every weekend. Each and every Thursday and Sunday and Monday night, they come down to a couple plays. Who will they be? What will they be? When will they be? Tune in and watch.
Katie York set to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jayden Daniels.
Jayden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jayden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
It's a 31-yard play, and that'll be good for a Washington first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
An option give to Robinson. And he's going to run this down to the 36-yard line. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Now Daniels off the play action. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going, and when it does, well, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done.
Zane Gonzalez on to attempt this field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Schrader's kick is up and good. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by a motivated player coming off an injury, one of the game's great young QBs, Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Here's Brown again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Back out run the Commanders for their 2nd drive of the game. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on 1st down.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. The Bengals obviously thinking pass here on 3rd down. They're going to counter with a dime look. Now Daniels to throw. Hits him on the out route. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That one's incomplete over the middle. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
2nd down and 10. Daniels dumped off to his running back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Down he goes. The Bengals got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
How about that? First sack of the game, and it comes from an unlikely source right out of that secondary. And I think that played a part in just how he was able to get there, the disguise. They weren't expecting him to be sent on a blitz, and catching him off guard is exactly what enabled him to make that play.
On fourth down, it's the veteran Tress Way who's out for the punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And the fair catch brought in right at the 40. No return on that punt. And it'll be Bengals football. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First down, Burrow to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
I love crossing routes versus zone defense. Those zone defenders are dropping to their spots. And with all of that horizontal action, they often get lost in zone coverage, just like that.
Finds Chase on the slant. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally, you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
On first down, here's Burrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. He's got the first down grab and still going. And they get this down to the 28. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Second and 3 now. From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Play made by Deron Payne. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Burrow setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. We're all set to bring you the second quarter. The Bengals well within striking distance. Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They'll run again with Brown. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bengals take a second quarter lead. On is Katie York for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Commanders set to take over. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. He'll get this one to Brown. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Daniels from the pistol. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he's brought down after a short gain.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Daniels. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Play fake here. Daniels stays in the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Daniels now. Complete, it's McLaurin. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, You put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I can promise you, that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. And it's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Motion man left is Brown. Here's Robinson. Has the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Bengals and running back Chase Brown getting set to begin another drive here. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. Brown on the inside give. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Putting the tight end in motion. Has him on the quick hitter.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Burrow from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up a Cincinnati 1st down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Burrow out of the shotgun. Rolling left, behind some. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Going with Brown on the ground. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Brought down by the future Hall of Famer, Bobby Wagner. They pick up a single yard, still well behind the sticks for this 3rd down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Burrow setting the throw. He's on the move. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! defense has it.
Third down, you could see he may have been trying to simply do too much to help his side. It loosened his hold on the ball and gave that defense a chance to knock it free. Instead of facing fourth down, they're off the field completely.
The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Daniels off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. On the quick slant here, it's Higgins. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Motioning the tight end left. From the 34. A quick slant. Here's Gesicki. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws, they'll find a drop at some point, too.
To throw again, it's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line. On first down, here's Burrow. Higgins makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Second and 3 now. From the 36. That's Gesicki. He's got it. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals make it a one-score game before halftime. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. It's halftime from near the nation's capital. The Commanders pulling in front after 2. Now we'll send you down the East Coast to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much, and welcome in everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report. It was a solid first half of football for the Alabama man, Brian Robinson. He had a touchdown run that helped get his guys this halftime lead.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Out come the Bengals. It's their ball first, leaving the locker room. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win, and there aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Makes the grab in. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped.
Boy, that call came at just the right time to rip a hole in the defense. And it should have been a play that knocked them on their backs and led to points. But one player's tireless effort stole the ball, stole the momentum, stole the show, and averted a complete disaster.
Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. First down, Burrow to throw. Flush down out to his left. He's keeping it. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Looking to throw, Burrow. Got a man, it's Gesicki. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, here we go. Second down. A run with Brown. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Give him a yard back on the play. Now it's 3rd and 10. Here's Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Groupie sends it through. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
On now is York to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. Play fake here. Daniels. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a gain of 3 for him, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Daniels now. Has a man, it's Ertz. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Daniels from the pistol. That's complete. McLaurin along the sideline. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Commanders will have a first. Zach Taylor decisive. He's got the challenge flag out there. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
First and 10 now from the 30. They go play action here. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Austin Eckler touchdown. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Gonzalez now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Returns looking good so far. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like the primetime lights have blinded him here tonight. It's been a real rough showing for him as we're seeing here, Brock, a lot of plays that he's going to want back. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Now Burrow finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Burrow from the gun. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
And for the Commanders, a fifth defensive back out there. They're going nickel on third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow setting up the play action. Cut near the goal line. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals tie this game up. On now is York to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Returns looking good so far. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Second and 3 now. First carry now for Austin Eckler. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's been a high-scoring game so far, but we're still tied 24-all to begin the final frame. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Another carry for Robinson. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Daniels off the play action. Ertz reels it in. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Robinson up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Got a man, McCaffrey has it. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal. Here he goes on the bootleg. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Gonzalez now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Bengals headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. That's complete to Gesicki outright. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 37. This one taken in by Chase. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Running back sent in motion. 1st down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Finds his man, Chase. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. They send a tight end in motion. Brown on the carry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Punting unit out now. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks them inside their own 10. The offense getting set to go. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. This is hauled in by McLaurin. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Option play, here's a give to Eckler. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. 2 yards on the run, but a tough spot upcoming. We've got 3rd and 12. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Commanders feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Robinson on the inside give. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. So quickly, the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. So out now comes the punter. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it'll be their football. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of game.
Completes this one to Chase. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Back to throw. On target to his man Higgins. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. Setting up to pass. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Here he is to throw. And he brings it in. Touchdown, and a big decision coming up for him now. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th. Now he's York to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. This offense ready to get going again now. And there's enough time left that you can't call it impossible. But they're going to need a heck of a play downfield to get in range for a possible game winner. He'll look to throw it. Caught by his back. And that is exactly what they needed. A quick first down, and he freezes that clock. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. All their timeouts left, but not much time itself. It's 1st and 10. Play fake here, Daniels. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Daniels. It's taken in by Eckler. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. So everything rests on the foot of Zane Gonzalez. He was money on his first field goal, Brock. His second coming a little inside of 50 yards. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
Now Gonzalez on to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. So score this as a win for the Commanders. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.